What's up, everybody? Taking a little breaky break from painting. I got an idea. I'm feeling a little creative, and I want to spit this out while the brain is still operable. It's about 11 at night, and I've mentioned it literally every night that around this time, the brain just pretty much shuts off. Painting is just something, the muscle memory is just taking over, just stroking the old end table or whatever you call this coffee table I'm working on. Anyways, so I'll try to spit this out as fast as concise as best I can. Okay, so I got this idea. I'm going to name five team captains. The number five for a reason. There's a method to my madness. So, like with the Supreme Court, it's not a number for a reason. So there's never a tie. And I'm going with five team captains. They're going to vote democratically on get this. We're going to have different topics that they could quote unquote vote on for Free Expression Weekend. Free Expression Weekend is something we do every month when we have a home series. If we have multiple home series, great, even better. The more the merrier. And we're gonna have topics that the five team captains are going to get to vote on democratically. For example, it could be nicknames on the back of the jersey. It could be colored hair. It could be everybody wears the same hairstyle. It could be flat billed hats. It could be every team just shares, a random fact about themselves before the game. Just whatever, things like that. And I'll come up with stuff, and I'll put it on the little spin wheel randomizer website. But that's how it'll work in real life. But anyways, yeah. But I release the results. It's not going to be a secret ballot. We're going to say what everybody voted for. I'm excited about this. But before we can do any of that, we need to name five captains, and there's a method to this as well. I'm gonna try to give even distribution, fair distribution. Um, I want two offensive players, two starting pitchers, and one relief pitcher. Okay. And full disclosure, I already made my decision, just so this goes as smoothly as possible. So for the offensive players, it's gonna be let me sort by war real quick. Okay, first one is Maddie, the baddie, Madeline Brookshire, because she's leading the team in WAR. Cooled down a lot lately, down to 275. But I decided for this week, just make it easy on myself and everyone else. We're just going to go by the numbers. Maddie, the baddie, and number two is going to be Scarlet Rose DeLuca, the Sicilian sensation. She's really come on lately. The 202 average is not impressive, but had a couple dingers in the past week, a ton of RBIs, and like all of her production came in the past week was hitting like point like below 100. I don't even know if there's a word for that. Like it's not even Mendoza below 100 most of the season, but I've been proud of her lately. Okay, for the starting pitchers, very easy choices: Aphrodite Spears and Valentina Pereira. Aphrodite because I'm biased towards her. She's third in Cy Young voting for a reason, and this one really gets to me. Valentina is second in Cy Young voting behind Chris Sale has a 1.6 ERA, and Valentina literally leads in every category with numbers like that. Has a .45 ERA. The most runs she's given up in a start is one. Seven starts, most runs she's given up is one. But yeah, I believe at the end of the year she'll be there because Chris Sale regresses because of his age, and Valentina's only 18. She's gonna be there. And for the relief pitcher, this was a tough decision, but we're going with Patsy Oswald. Patsy won over Rose Lipton because she's pitched a lot more innings, done a lot more things, so versatile. She can start if you need to or two in a emergency situation. She can do long relief, middle relief, short relief. She could close. She can literally do it all. A jack of all trades. Patsy Oswald's a very reliable, very valuable pitcher. But Rose is no slouch, has not allowed a run this year. Very impressive. It was hard not to pick her, but we can't have an even number. And if I pick her, I have to add more, and we can't have everybody. There's five captains: Aphrodite Spears, um, Valentina Pereira, Patsy Oswald, Madeline Brookshire, and the Sicilian sensation Scarlet Rose DeLuca. All right, guys. Next time you hear my voice, we will release the voting results, and we'll have our very first democratically elected free expression weekend. See ya. Love you.